people treat you different?
Mm.
They treat you like everybody else?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
How would you say your disability has affected you, Toby?
As in
Like, physically, mentally, emotionally?
physically,
How would you describe your your physical affections?
I have cerebral palsy.
Mhm.
I have lentocephaly, and that's it.
That's it.
Oh, and I have cataracts on both eyes.
Cataracts on both eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And doctors say that he has Down syndrome, but we don't think so right now.
Yeah.
Down syndrome. You don't classify him as Down syndrome, right?
No.
Okay. But why not? If you don't mind me asking.
Um, I just in my eyes, I don't consider him for Down syndrome.
Down syndrome.
Um,
What are your plans for your future, Toby?
To get a good job,
A good job? What field?
criminal justice,
Specifically?
as an investigator or detective.
Investigator or detective?
Probably a probation officer.
Okay.
So you wanna be like those people like on CSI and
Yeah.
Are you gonna come out on TV doing that stuff?
No.
No? Not even on like 2020 when they're doing the cold case files?
Nope.
Why not? It's more money. You wouldn't do it?
No.
No?
what about Border Patrol?
Nah. Cause you have to be 21 to hold a gun.
Mm.
How old are you?
18.
What about when you turn 21?
I might consider it.
You might consider it. Are there any agencies helping you, Toby? Are there any
Doors.
agencies
the MCDP program.
helping? MCDP?
MCDP.
What do you know what it stands for?
Um, mentally disabled. Um, I don't know.
Are there any costs that you deal with day in and day out, like with his disabilities? Like special expenses you have to make for him?
No, really, because the state helps me with him. The state provides his braces, his shoes with braces. The state provides his pull-ups, yeah, the blue pads. Um, he has Medicaid, so it covers the medicines.
Were you able to get the wheelchair? I remember you were trying
Yes,
to get a wheelchair. You guys
we
were
got a
able to get
wheelchair.
it? Is it bigger or is it smaller, Toby?
It's so.
His seat is wider
His seat is wider?
because he's growing.
Yeah, so I think it's bigger.
Uh-huh.
Is it easy for you to move him around in the wheelchair or is it automatic?
No, it's manual.
It's manual?
Yeah.
Why do you need braces or use a
Cause
wheelchair?
my left foot drags. Like when I walk, my left foot just a drag.
And he has cerebral palsy, so he needs braces for his foot too. So it kind of drags, so help him pick it up and put it on his foot.
So it's just like one leg. It's not like your arms are fine, your other leg is fine. It's just one leg.
With this hand, like I can't write with. Only this hand.
It's your
It's my left hand.
left arm, left leg.
Yep.
What would you say are some of the day-to-day challenges you face, Toby?
As in,
Dressing,
Dressing?
dressing, taking a shower,
just simple things like dressing, taking a shower, brushing
combing my
his
hair.
teeth, combing his hair. Since he has epilepsy and he has, to pick up his arm, he can pick it up, only to a distance. So we have to help him brush his hair with his toothbrush.
And you as his mom, what are some of the challenges you face day to day with Toby?
Well, like in dressing him up.
Like that or at school because he goes to school, anything in general.
Um, just going to school really, because going to college challenging
It
for
is.
me.
The, do you mind describing how you help him at school?
I help him carry his backpack. I help him to sit down, pull the chair out, make sure he sits down, pull him in. I take out the book of that class, his paper, give him his even taking out his pencil from his little pencil holder. It is so difficult for him. So I have to unzip the little bag, get the pencils, put it there.
Do you get like financial assistance like for school or?
Mhm.
Yeah, he gets financial aid. And also through the school, he has a person called a note taker, where they come and take notes for him. And the programs have helped me with magnifying glass, um, laptop with a big screen, best monitor, um, recorder, so we can record his class.
Toby, who would you say provides the most emotional support for you?
Mhm.
Your mom? Is she with you 24/7? Would you say
Yeah.
she's with you 24/7?
Yeah.
And who do you get your emotional support from?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
How would you say she helps you emotionally?
Um, she'll help me emotionally where I can go talk to her. I can cry to her. And she's always there to listen to me. Give me, her the best advice she can give me. I just need somebody where I can just go talk to, take my stress out, and
Has there ever been a time where they bullied you about it?
No.
No? Were your friends very understanding of your
Oh
disability?
yeah.
Your friends are very understanding? How about your family, like your cousins, your nieces, nephews?
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No. And I don't freaking want one.
Why not?
Cause
You have
I was gonna invite you to a party so you can hit on some of my friends, Toby. You don't want that drama? Save the drama
No.
for their mama?
No, I mean, look at my brother, dude. He has a girlfriend, but she is crappy.
She's crappy. What was
She's
your?
such a drama queen, dude.
She's such a drama queen.
She makes a scene out for everything.
She makes a scene out of everything. That's too much for you to handle.
Yes.
You don't want that.
Negative.
Well, good for you, Toby. Just focus on your studies. In your experience, do you feel the world is accessible to you, or you have to make yourself accessible to the world?
I think it's accessible to me.
It's accessible to you?
Yeah.
Do you believe it could be more accessible in any way? Like stores, schools, parks, movie theaters.
Well, if they had if the parks had like a disability ramp.
A disability ramp at the
Yeah,
park?
like instead of some parks have stairs.
Yeah.
Well, if they had a disability ramp, like that blue thing you see on the where the ramp is at the movies.
Yeah.
If they had that.
What do you like to do for fun?
Play on iPad, play video games.
Video games?
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game is Call of Duty.
Which one?
The Black Ops.
Black Ops? Do you play online or do you play
Just by myself.
just by yourself?
Do you
Yeah.
like those like sports ones like those FIFA and
No, that's a different one.
Is it different?
Yep.
What do you wish people knew of people with disabilities, Toby?
As in?
Like, just in general. Like, you have cerebral palsy. What do you wish society knew more about it?
I wish that they knew more how to treat them.
How to treat them differently or better?
Yeah, better.
How about professors? Because you go to college. What do you wish they knew more about your disability?
Well, like if they could understand what we go through every day, just to go to college.
Do you think they're fair with you?
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
professors?
these past 2 semesters, they've been very kind to me. They help you get that extra mile for me.
that's awesome.
That's good. Good for her.
How was your pregnancy?
My pregnancy was very difficult from the other pregnancies. It was, I I was getting too tired too fast. Even though I had him at early, very early, I had him when I was 25 weeks pregnant. But my my pregnant was very different. Very, I had to be in bed. Um, it was just difficult from other pregnancies that I had.
Did you have any help from your relatives or friends during your pregnancy with Toby?
I had his dad and my parents. That was about it.
Were you exposed to like any medications, radiation?
No, I was no. But right before I got pregnant, I was taking a diet pill from
That's
Mexico
what I'm talking about.
because I wanted to lose weight supposedly, and it was going to be good to me. But I was taking the birth control pill at the same time. Supposedly, that diet pill from Mexico uh, that affected my birth control, and that's when I came out pregnant. Even though I stopped taking it, my diet pill, but it stayed supposedly stayed in my system. I don't know.
Would you change your pregnancy if you had the opportunity to go back in time?
No,
No.
no, I would not change it. Even though we had gone, it was a very rough road for me, for us, me and my husband and I. Uh, but the outcome, look at him now. I wouldn't change it for the world.
She would, like in high school, she wouldn't even let me play sports. Because she said, talk to your dad, talk to your dad.
He wanted to play sports. He wanted to be in football in high school. He wanted to be in baseball. He wanted to be in soccer.
But now you didn't let me. Why wouldn't
So,
you?
She wanted to protect you.
yes.
If you get injured, that's your deal. Injury's just part of the game.
But then what if it worsened your condition?
My brothers played football. One of them like broke his arm, and the one like injured his leg really bad. There's a lot of them that
Broke
would
his
get like
ACL?
concussions.
I was in softball and I had stitches on my fingers from where the ball hit me too hard.
You know, ever since he was birthed, we've been seeing doctors constantly, constantly. 3 or 4 doctors a month, 3 or 4 doctors a month, constantly, constantly. On one of the visits, it really touched my heart. His orthopedic doctor, we went to go see him, and he told the doctor that he wanted to play sports to fix his legs, because he wanted to play football. He wanted to play football real bad. He even cried. I want you to fix my legs. Please fix my legs. I'm begging you, please fix my legs. I want to play ball. At that moment, I mean, I broke down because to me, doctor is just a doctor, right? But at that point when he said that, I realized that he wanted to be like a normal kid, play sports.
How do you make the medical choices for him? Like, what do you wait for? What kind of information do you wait to get before you say either it's a yes or a no?
Is he gonna better him? Is he gonna improve him? I want the best for him. I want him to be improved. I want him. One day I want him to walk without no pain, walk with no no his walker, his wheelchair. Is it gonna better him in this surgery that, for example, he's gonna have? It's gonna have the pros and the cons. He might be in pain for 2 or 3 weeks, but the long run, we're gonna go to we're gonna have to have massive physical therapy, aggressive, but is it gonna better him?
What about you when you go to the doctor, Toby? What do you expect to hear from the doctors?
That it'll be okay. Like,
Everything
I
okay?
don't need therapy, which is the one thing I hate, but I know I need it.
Does it help you?
Therapy?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of therapies do you
Well,
receive?
like right now when I didn't have homework, like today I had homework.
Mm-hmm.
So like we sometimes do my homework, or if I have an essay, we do the essay.
He has OT and PT.
Okay.
So, like for example, if he has homework on his essay, you have to make an essay. She'll get the pencil and she'll tell him, she'll help him. Okay, write this and then this word and this word. with a pencil than would do it with a computer, using your fingers, that,
To help his dexterity.
yeah.
How about you when the therapists aren't here? Do you give him like your own?
We walk outside, and sometimes, when he wants to go to the kitchen to go get a glass of water, you're gonna go through the living room, go walk around the house, come through the kitchen, walk a little bit longer, go get that cup that's over in the top, get it. In the picture, if it's not full or less than half, okay, you pour it. That helps him with his therapy, with his hand occupational therapy.
You have two other kids,
Three.
3 other kids, right?
3.
What's the age differences between him and his older siblings?
Uh,
One's 30.
33. So.
That would be Albert.
Uh-huh. And he's
One's
18.
27. That would be Kayla. One's 29.
Yeah.
And you're 18, so it's more or less like a 10-year,
15-year mark.
10 and
Yes.
higher year difference.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they treated you fairly growing up
Yeah.
with a disability?
Yeah.
Would you would you ever go to them for advice depending on your disability, even though they don't have one?
Yeah.
Who would you go to more
My
for?
older brother, Albert.
Albert? Do you see the connection that they share when it comes to his disability? Like, do they treat him any different than they would each other? Or do they give him just like the regular hassle anyone
Just a
gives you?
regular. They
Just
treat
a
him
regular
like a
hassle.
normal.
How would you say living with a child with disability changed your life
Mine?
in general?
I don't have a life. I don't have a life. I don't have a social life. But I would not change it for the world. I don't have friends. Cause I'm with him 24/7. Even when he's in the hospital, I go in with him, and I don't come home until he comes home.
If he had the opportunity to improve, like with all the medical research and all the medications that you're doing now and the surgeries that he's gonna get, if he's able to go out and be on his own, would you be willing to give him that chance, or would you want him to stay with you?
I will give him the chance of going out and exploring the world.
Would you want to do that, Toby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you come visit your mom?
Yeah.
What kind of stereotypes do you think he has to face?
Being out in the world is hard for him. It's gonna be so hard. He won't be able to drive a car like me and you. Doesn't even know how to do a simple meal, a sandwich. Maybe with some help. Not even going to the restroom. He needs help to go into the restroom. The world's gonna be so challenging for him out in life.
So when people look at him, like, what do you think they're thinking?
What's wrong with him? Why is he different?
You went to your high school prom, right, Toby?
Yeah.
Did you take a date?
Yeah.
Did she treat you nice? Did she treat you
Mhm.
well? Were you just with your date, or were you with a group of people?
I was with my mom and the date.
With your mom and the date?
Yeah.
How did you ask her to prom? Or did
It's
she
because
ask
we
you?
know her through my dad's family. And one time we went to my dad's, what is it, my dad's grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and he asked her, what, how old is mom?
He had asked this little girl to a date, but it happened that before he asked her, 2 days before he asked her, that little girl asked him for 5 cents, and she needed to complete for a candy. His response was, "What? I'm your ATM machine." So the whole class started laughing. So she felt bad. So a couple of days later, she asked the little girl, and the little girl said no. But she said no because she was upset.
Is there anything you want to share, Toby?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? I'm afraid he's gonna get better.
And say thank you.
How about you, Mo?
Thank thank you. Me and Toby would like to thank you for your time.
I wouldn't. She would.
Um, it's a challenging to be disabled, have a disability, but now that uh, now that I have him, I see a lot of other kids like him, and it's so challenging. They say it's stressful for the parents. It is in a way, but in another note, it's a happier note.